Host JT. Looking forward to introducing the rest of the crew here in a second. But tonight we got some great topics to talk about. Friday Night Lights coming up tomorrow. All kind of training camp stuff to talk about. Player movement, roster movement, who's signed, who's cut, and then who's standing out in camp. Can't wait to tell you more. So stay right there. We'll be right back.
Welcome to the Steelers Realm Podcast. And now, here are the boys of Steelers Realm.
Thanks again for that great intro. Andy Hart from Cat Country Radio here in Indiana, Pennsylvania, hometown. Anyhow, welcome, guys. Welcome back. Time to get into it with our crew tonight. My man TA and the producer in the house with us. The triple threat going on tonight. Boys, how you been, man?
Good. How about yourself?
Doing well, man. Doing well. TA?
Man, I'm doing great, JT. I mean, we're a little bit past football and shorts now, baby. We put some pads on.
Let's go. Pads are on, baby.
We got pads. We missed the first day of pads. Got rained out. And by the way, a friend of ours from the Triple B experience, and I'm not sure what he's calling it now, but Bubba Brewer had his birthday the other day. Went down to training camp for the first day in pads and got drenched and kicked out of there. So
happy birthday, Bubs.
Happy birthday. Could have been worse. Could have been worse.
Hey, Bubs, we've been there before, man. Friday Night Under Lights, our first time there. What happened
there? Yeah, all three of us. We spent 4 hours in TA's truck in the rain.
Absolutely.
Hey, we had a blast though, didn't we?
Oh, we sure did have a blast. It was a good time.
Yeah, watching that idiot like tearing up center field in the parking lot there. Driving through center field in their mud.
It just didn't care either.
Oh man, that was brutal. But the weather looks much better for tomorrow night. Should even be a little bit cooler too. So we're gonna miss you. Troy going down, by the way.
No. We're not going to be able to make it down. So you and DJ are going to have to go ahead and give us the play-by-play, man. We're really going to be counting on you guys to give us a little insight.
Yeah, let us know who's balling out there for us.
Yeah. Hey, we've got some listeners. Andre, good evening. Shout out to you, my man. Also, Shiesty in the house. Maybe don't do a podcast during the first NFL game. It would be beneficial for views. You mean do one or not to stay away from it? Yeah.
Well, he's talking about there's somebody out there who really wants to watch the Detroit Lions and the San Diego Chargers. And this is the first night of kickoff for the Hall of Fame game. You're absolutely right. But Shiesty, this is Steelers podcast. You think we give two shits about the Detroit Lions and the San Diego Chargers? Negatory, Batman.
Especially when I have to work with the Chargers fan too.
Yeah.
I'm going to hear it all day. I'm going to hear it all year too. But
oh man, you really want to watch Trey Lance for 5 interceptions in preseason game.
That's all right. Hey man, we got to talk Steelers, Shiesty. We appreciate you tuning in, man. Keep another eye on the other game. Keep us posted on what's going on, anything. But yeah, man, lots to talk about. We are finally here. We're training camp. Pads are on. Players are moving in, moving out, getting hurt, looking good, some not so. So let's see, where do we start here? Well, let's start with signings. We sign another player.
Which one? We lost 3 and picked up 3, JT.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and one, I mean, I got to ask, is anybody surprised that Cordell Patterson has been released?
No, not even he. He was the one that tweeted his own news. He broke his own release news.
Yeah, but it almost kind of felt like he took a shot at the Steelers organization. He's like, Steelers said I'm old and washed up.
Yeah.
But dude,
Well,
you're 34. You're a punt returner or a kickoff returner. I mean, I get it. You're a gold jacket guy, but at 34, you didn't have the wheels last year. We brought you in hoping for something special with the new kickoff return. It was basically a dud. Now there was a couple times late in the season he broke off a couple of big gains. I'm not going to take that away from him,
right, right. But
but
overall,
overall, yeah, it
not
just didn't.
an impact.
No,
Not much
no.
splash there. And it wasn't. It was like within an hour of that rule being announced that Tomlin signed him.
Well, and I think that was more coincidence than anything. I think that Arthur Smith, because he was on Atlanta, been talking to Cordell and thought that this might be a good pickup, and really it just wasn't. And look, with the running backs that we have this year, yeah, it was going to be hard pressed for him to make this roster.
Yeah. For a guy who came in, was supposed to play for 3 positions, played none, I'm not surprised he got cut.
So the guys we did pick up now we these are basically just like camp roster spots they're filling, right? Basically,
Oh yeah, yeah.
where the
Mhm.
names here? Do we have those names?
Oh, we absolutely do. Do you want them? Do you need
Yeah,
them?
let's
Do you
let's
want to
go
talk
over them real
about them?
quick. Let's go over them real quick because we
All
got a
right.
lot to talk about. So
Because I'll tell you what, the one that I think I'm more surprised about, because I was kind of hoping for, a little bit of that veteran premise, was Mr. Moon, Jeremiah Moon.
yeah, he was on your radar all last year, Ta.
And and I mean, he came in a couple spot plays, but he was more that veteran premise. But yeah, I guess he didn't go ahead and pan out, and evidently neither did Montana Lemonius Craig. There's
Best
a
name on
guy.
the roster, though, no doubt.
Right, right. That is a pretty cool name, though.
It is.
Yo, Montonius Lemons, get your ass over here. Craig, come on. Mom, who am I? I don't know, but come on over home.
I'm not sure if you've seen the Key and Peele skit where they go over player names. I think there's one named like Lemonius Craig in it.
But we did pick some people up now.
All right.
Ooh, who do we get?
Oh man, we got Lou Nichols. Can you believe old Lou?
Wow.
Lou Nichols, buddy. He had 1,700 yards rushing for Central Michigan. That's a
Oh,
big school over there in
okay.
Michigan.
So was he undrafted? He's a rookie. Rookie level?
Well,
What did he play?
he was actually picked up by the Eagles and then was waived, and we picked him up,
Okay.
shortly thereafter.
I did see the Eagles name attached to one of
Yeah,
those
I
guys.
mean, matter of fact, I think he was. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think he was Green Bay's 7th round pick in 2023. So he's kind of been bounced around a little bit. And then we picked up Dominique Davos. Man, little 6'2", 326 pounds. He's a defensive tackle, which is good because I don't know if you've seen that today, but we got some DTs dropping like flies all of a sudden. We're going to have to talk about too, man.
Yeah. They
Well,
wound up the injury somehow.
Yeah, that's not good.
No.
So who's dinged up? Let's get that out of the way, and then I want to talk camp stuff.
All
here.
right. And then we picked up a Kevin Folish. So in other words, we lost 3. 2 names we knew, 1 name was sounding cool, and we picked up 3 players that really don't mean nothing.
That's a great wrap.
Yeah.
One with a cool name, one we knew was going. Awesome.
I mean, I don't know how else you want to put it. I mean, I could
That was
sugarcoat it a little bit better if you want me to.
No, man, that was perfect.
All right.
So,
All right.
well, let's talk training camp now. So, what are we? Second day in pads now.
Absolutely.
You're gonna get what does Tomlin say? The normal bumps and bruises from everyday play. Blah blah blah. We'll watch day to day. Blah blah blah.
Absolutely. It's day by day. It's soft tissues. We're on top of it. They're getting their massage therapy. They're sitting in the ice cube bath. Somebody's rubbing them down. Somebody's giving them oil. Somebody got a couple pain pills. We'll watch it, make sure they're okay, and we'll bring them back out again. Welcome to the NFL.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Andre, the first home preseason game is Tampa Bay,
And
Saturday the 16th, right?
that is the second game, JT. So
Yeah,
that's
Oh,
the
that's the
game.
first home game. First
That's the
home game.
first, well,
Oh,
it's the second game and the first home game. And so
Yeah.
if you've noticed, that is in prime time for anybody in Pittsburgh to go see Aaron Rodgers play for the Steelers for the first time, because he's not playing in the third game. He's
No, yeah, that's
probably
right.
only going to get reps in that second game. So what better place than to see him at home? I mean, for the first time. And look, tell you what, man, there's a lot of good stories coming out about this cat already. But we'll get into that too. Man, I'm so excited, man. I could talk about anything. I feel like I'm just bouncing here tonight, man.
Oh, I
Settle
know.
me down, JT.
No, that's what it is when there's actually stuff to talk about. So we got something. Hey, before we jump in, one more thing. Did you guys see who the 450-pound lineman?
Yeah, he can't exercise. He can't play yet, man.
Can't play.
They got to lose some weight. I've never heard an NFL player. I mean, look, I guess I shouldn't say that. I mean, who was it? Was it Big Snacks that had to lose some weight? But
Snacks did, yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
Snacks had to lose some weight. But I mean, I don't think I've ever and we always thought that was cower. You know what I mean? But not
Right, just giving him a hard time. Right.
right, but not thinking that, man, this guy really has to he got to lose some weight, man.
Yeah,
And Desmond Watson, man, that's the guy.
that's it. That's it.
I mean, if you look at him, man, I don't know how them damn chicken legs hold his butt up.
I don't know, but he was monstrous in college last year. It was monstrous. Like it was just like pure physics, I think, for the most
Yeah,
part.
he's a beast.
He's a beast. He's a beast. But you knew that was going to happen. I mean, even look at Broderick Jones saying on his own that he got to watch some tape. I don't know if you guys saw this or not, but he said he had got to watch some tape of himself, wasn't pleased with it, and lost 20 pounds over the off season to try to quicken himself up. So,
Well, yeah, I mean, the guy weighed 464 pounds, JT, and he's already lost 30 pounds, and they want him to lose more.
Well, imagine how buff he'll be after hauling that 400 and whatever pounds around, and he gets down, he's like 50 pounds less. Dude, that's like a full backpack or a full, 24 pack in your backpack cooler for, you know what I mean? Take a walk up a hill with that and then drop it off.
Well,
And I got to run up the rest of the hill after that, dropping that weight.
You want to know what I love the best about it? You know what number he wore in college, right?
I don't remember.
21.
21.
That's absolutely correct, JT.
Why?
21, man. I mean, look, your guess is as good as mine, man. But college lets you wear whatever you want. But see a great big old boy like that wearing 21,
21.
man.
You're like, what?
I mean, at this point, he made William Refrigerator Perry look like a midget.
Yeah. It's like you want to say, turn around. What's the rest of your number?
Right.
218. Oh man. But anyhow, man, who's a big standout? I'll tell you one guy that I am thrilled and I love every time I see positive comments on social media about this guy. Will Howard's tearing it up in camp. I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
That's not really on our list here, but
Oh yeah, he was showing off today. Had some good throws. He had one beautiful pass to was it Darnell Washington? It was a beauty. Like it was the only spot where he could reach up and grab it because the
nice.
guy's so damn tall.
Was that for the TD? I know he threw a TD.
Yeah, it was for the TD.
Nice.
Yeah, and I mean, he helped. I think today was the first day that the offense actually broke even on 7 shots.
Okay.
Because the defense has been getting the offense has been getting their hat handed to them by the defense. And today was the first day that the offense actually evened it up a little bit, 50-50. But in some of the clips I've seen, man, Will is all business, man. You see the look on that guy's face?
Oh, dude, telling you.
Yeah. And you could just see the determination in that kid.
Yeah, he's got a fire to him. Let's go, baby.
And you're right. I tell you what, I'm liking everything I'm hearing about Rodgers too. Did you guys? I got to ask. Did you guys take the time out to watch the Pat McAfee show because they visited Latrobe for the first time ever?
That's right. They were there. They were there. He had a big setup too. I didn't get to watch any of it, but did you guys catch it?
Nah, I saw the highlights though. Some clips.
Oh, I got to catch it, man. And I
There
tell
he
you
is.
what, he did not disappoint, man. He is pretty impressive. I tell you what, I gotta hand it to Pat. It doesn't matter where he goes, he's able to get the crowd involved. But it was a little bit special being that he's a Plum native. I know he never played with the Steelers, but you know what he did? Tomlin come out. I gotta I gotta do
Spit it
say
out, man.
this.
Spit it out.
I will. He looked at Tomlin. He says, "Am I the only player you ever told when you get old, I'm going to get you on the cheap and you're going to come play with me?"
Well, you know, they've had this little love affair going for a while now. You remember the wink?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, because then he turned around, he says, "Is that how you got Aaron over here? Did you tell him when he got old you were going to get him on the cheap to come play for you too?"
Always works.
But
Yeah.
I did think that was pretty cool. But I'll tell you what, man, he had some awesome interviews. He brought TJ and Cam out.
I
And
saw it. Yeah.
Steelers Nation, first of all, by the way, you guys were priceless. If you have not seen that, get out there on YouTube. The fans, you guys were priceless. While they're trying to do a show, the fans are in the background just roaring on just everything and anything, JT.
Just like those live college game day interviews. Yeah, man, that's
Yeah.
cool. I saw a little clip of it just as he was introducing TJ, and it just looked like it was nuts there.
Oh, it was. It was. So from TJ to Cam to bringing in Aaron and Bert, by the way, Bert, I'm hoping you stick to your guns. And Bert, just so you all know, is the media supervisor or director, because it was asked a couple of times, not only to Aaron, but to Mike and to Omar, whether or not Aaron will be permitted to be on the Pat McAfee show on Tuesdays after the game. And it was like, you'll have to ask Bert. And I kind of got the feeling Bert might not be allowing that stuff to happen.
Hey, Bert,
Yeah, I'm thinking
we going
Bert put
Pat
the
McAfee, Bert?
shutdown.
Hey, Bert, what do you think, Bert?
Yeah, I said, I think we'll be Bert. But anyways, but they were good interviews, and I mean, even with Omar Khan
Yeah.
to get to see him and talk about how this is not your dad's Steelers anymore. You know, I
Mhm.
mean, they spent a lot of money, guys, this year to really go for the Lombardi Trophy. I mean, I know we've all heard it all in and everything else, but man, you just can't help but get a good feeling about what is happening with this team right now. And on top of that, I gotta hand it to Pat too, because he even gave Pittsburgh Dad his moment of glory, brought
I
him
did
out
see a
there.
clip of him on there too. Yeah, I didn't
And
see the clip. I just saw a snippet of that he was there. Yeah.
yep, and then he even gave kudos to him and says, you know what, this is a guy who never went for the national fame. He's just Pittsburgh Dad. He's like Oliver Dads,
He's a
you
local
know.
guy, but he is national fame. He's international fame for
He
Pittsburgh fans.
for Pittsburgh fans,
Yeah.
but not for the US. And then, but the interview that I love the best, man, damn Bazooka Joe. They got old Bazooka Joe up there, man.
Did he have a
And
mouthful yet for the interview, or did he dump it out?
absolutely he did, man. He of course he was chomping away on that like it was nobody's business. And he broke down the difference between a fake play and a trick play. Are you ready for this?
Okay.
Because you hear the announcers, oh, the Steelers love trick plays and this, that, and the other. Man, old Danny, man, he just squashed that. He says, first of all, he says, we don't run trick plays around here. No, it is basically calculated. We discussed this all week long. And if we're going to run a fake, everybody's going to be
Yep.
on board with it. We're going to practice it. And we practice them every week. That doesn't mean we're going to run them. But when we do run them, we expect to execute it and win it. We're not out here to play hocus pocus, basically. When we run a fake play, we're running a fake play.
Mhm.
And I thought, man, that was pretty awesome. I mean, it was really, really cool to see Danny, because you don't get Danny in the spotlight that often.
No, he's the only time you see him is just like running back and forth. You know, the camera will go to him every now and then when you know, there's a big splash play or something. And I think you know, the producers know that you got to get Danny Smith in one of these special teams plays to watch him just going off, jumping on the gum.
He told a story. I got to share this too, because it was hilarious, and I could just see it. You know, first of all, we all love Boz, and we know Boz is the MVP every single year for us, right? Is that fair to say, guys?
Mm-hmm.
All
Absolutely.
right.
Hell yeah.
And we also know that too, Boz, if he wouldn't grow that peach fuzz on his face, it would look like he was just getting his driver's license.
Yeah, no, it was still 17.
He's
Yep.
still 17. I mean, and kudos to you, Boz, because you look that young, man. I mean, to have those good genes, that's awesome.
He's
But
a
he's like-
married man now too.
And he absolutely is. He is a married man, and a mighty fine missus he has too, I may add.
Oh, certainly.
But what I'll go ahead and I'll add to this, he's like, you know, he says, you know, he's talking about, you know, how in camp this year there's some really good competition, you know, between the punters, the kickers, and even cunts. But he says, you know what we'll do is, he says, I'll do this just to go ahead and piss Boz off, because he's very competitive, and Boz is always wanting to be in there for that 56, 57, 60-yard kick, because
Mhm.
he has no fear. He knows he can make that kick. And I love that about him. So when we're out there practicing, we'll get down around the 50 or the 35-yard line. So it's like about a 53-yard kick. And I'll turn around and as he's getting ready to go out there and kick it off, yo, punt team. And it'll be like, what? Hey, punt team on the field now. They'll be like, what do you mean a punt team? He's like, you just sit down there. It's the punt team on the field. I was rolling, man. Rolling with Danny telling that story. Because I could just see this 17-year-old kid over there on the sidelines throwing a fit.
Practicing, ready to go. Okay, I'm set. You know how those guys, they are so strict in their routine, and everything is timed, and I do this, and you know, like if there's dirt on my left shoelace, we got to change the laces. I mean, these guys are hyper vigilant about that. And then to call the punt team out just before, that's funny. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
But
So,
yeah,
so typically so far in the camp, man, not to put a wrap on that, but check that out online. I got to watch it too. I got to watch the rest of the show, but
Yeah, I'll watch it later.
you know, seems the overriding theme so far has been predominantly defense. However, you know, we are seeing the connection being built. Seems like, you know, it seems like Aaron Rodgers and, you know, he's starting to develop some
You mean chemistry with DK Metcalf so
chemistry
far?
with Metcalf. Although something I don't know if you guys caught that video. It was a play. Who was it? Our tight end. Oh my
Oh,
God.
you mean Jonah Smith or
No, not Jono Smith, but
Freiermuth?
Freiermuth went out for a pass. You know, down and out, and Rodgers, like he was wide open in the flat out there, wide open, and Rodgers just dumped it off again to Metcalf, and I don't know if you guys saw that, but you could see like frustration in Freiermuth. Like, when are you going to throw me the ball? And I'm thinking, like, is he just throwing to Metcalf all the time here? Like, what's going on? I'm looking forward to seeing it for ourselves when we go down there. And by the way, DJ, looking forward to hooking up with you down there tomorrow. DJ's coming down too. So any of you guys listening are going down to Friday nights, look us up, get a chance to meet us, the boys, and DJ when he's down there too. So I don't know, guys. What's your take on that? I'd like to see more production coming out of the offense. Sounds like they're kind of working their way, but the running side of the ball seems to be doing pretty good with our rookie.
Well, it's funny that you bring that up, JT, because you're right. It seems like DK's been getting a lot, but I don't know if you've also noticed too that Austin is a little bit more involved. And there's that clip floating around there where there was a little long bomb into the end zone to Austin
Mm-hmm.
that Aaron ended up catching him on that. And let's face it, I'm sure that Pat's a little frustrated, but it is the beginning, and I think that you're right too, DJ, that he actually did run the wrong route. And I think at the end of the day, as a new quarterback with new weapons, how else do you build that relationship or repertoire with them, but kind of hone in on one and go after that one and then go to the next one and then go to the next one?
Right.
Because
Yeah.
let's face it, man, look how many weapons he has on this team, JT. And we still keep talking about, and we'll hit this later on the show,
Mm-hmm.
but we don't have a number 2 wide receiver. How many more weapons does he need? Are they going to start blocking? Because at this point in time, we might need to go ahead and let Broderick Jones and Fontenot and McCormick and Samala sit on the sidelines, because we're looking at running flag football here.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, hopefully you haven't checked Twitter. They all want us to add another wide receiver.
Yeah, and I did hear about this a little bit, DJ, too. He said the backs and backers, Mark Robinson lit up Caleb Johnson. He hasn't done that well, but I think a lot of people commenting on it have said, well, of course, the defense has been like lights out. And they're like, we're just waiting for him to show what he's got, and they haven't seen much of it yet. But there's a name that we've been waiting to hear for a couple years now, since we had Bill Hillgrove on here. That was his that was his favorite player coming out of camp that year, was Mark Robinson. And good to see him still on the team and lighting things up. But just don't hurt him.
But you know what? From a defensive point of view, isn't that what we really want to hear? Is
We need to stop the run. Yeah.
Right. Our highly expensive defense is batting down passes, intercepting the ball, and making plays. And I mean, we've got Ramsey, who everybody is just in awe right now, who's all over the field playing different positions. Isn't that what we asked from Minka for all these years? And Ramsey's coming in and Ramsey's doing it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's all over the place.
He's all over the place. I mean, you got Derrick Harmon, who's who's looked dominant at times, and he's been blowing up the run and batting down passes. I mean,
so is Yaya?
So is Yaya.
Mm-hmm.
Yaya.
That's actually not how you pronounce his name.
No, it's not.
But
I do like that.
I like it.
We're
going to have to run with it. That's all I can say.
But I mean, all in all, when you look at this defense, and even the new guy we just picked up, Chuck Clark, right? Yeah. Chuck Clark from the Jets.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, coming in as a backup safety, I mean, he just kind of fell right in and is picking up. It's like, as Tomlin likes to say it, a moving train. Man, I tell you what, it's full steam ahead, all aboard, and everybody is running in the same.
We got all the hobos hopping on.
We got all the hobos. You're absolutely right. All the hobos, come on down.
That's right. Slow it down and get on this train.
Yeah, I'm coming. I'm on way.
That's it. That's the all-in train, baby. Here we go.
But at the same time, I mean, I'd be amiss not to say, easy Atatamua. Right, we just brought him in. Now he's got a knee injury. Dean Lowry, who we brought in last year, who did not do too bad in some spot play for us, knee injury. Jacob Slade, brought him in, knee injury. So we got 3 DTs now that we were relying on for like camp. What do you want to say? Camp punching bags are now out.
Camp bodies.
Camp bodies. Yep.
Camp bodies. I like punching bags better. But I mean, and then you want to know the biggest one? We didn't even talk about this. DJ Thomas Jones, man.
Oh, that was unfortunate.
Yes, I mean they all thought it was an Achilles tendon, and I thought, oh man, this guy is out. But just a leg injury. But even so, he might not get to see the field this year, anyways. And I was actually looking to see what he's going to be able to do as a true fullback.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, we have another guy, another UFA, Gabreth, DJ Gabreth. What's the name? He's been showing up too as well, I think.
Yeah, him and Will Howard have been. Are they bunking together? I've been trying to figure that out.
Maybe
because they seem to be on the same page, or that's become at least Will's favorite receiver as the 3rd and 4th string. Because that's the other thing too. I got to hand it to Tomlin, man. This is the first year all 4 quarterbacks are getting snaps.
Mm-hmm. Even Skylar Thompson who's throwing interceptions left and right.
Look, he is throwing interceptions left and right, but at least Tomlin is giving him that opportunity where before our 4th string hasn't had an opportunity in the last 3 seasons?
Yeah, it's been a while. But yeah, Deontay Kent actually intercepted him, Skylar, one of those times, and he looked pretty good on that play, actually. He had a few batted down passes or PBUs as well.
Yeah,
sorry about jumping off there for a second. Hey, Claude, what's up, man?
Hey, that's okay, JT. We understand it's a moving train. You get on, you get off. You can be one of the hobos too. All right, look. I know I've been excited. I've been. Go ahead.
Me,
producer, give us your take, man. Tell me, say, TA, shut up.
Yeah, TA, shut up for a second. I need to talk on this. I'm kidding. But yeah, the guy I really like, you mentioned him earlier, is Jalen Ramsey. He's been all over the field. He's been making plays left, right, and center. And he's been banding up Jonas Smith a lot. He's been really good against tight ends, which is great to see when you're playing a division against guys like Mark Andrews, David Njoku, and others. Really good to see that. The defense has been coming to life. Kind of what you expect when it's like a really good defense that hasn't changed much versus an offense that has a new quarterback, new wide receiver. Everything seems to be new on offense. And it's starting to come together. Rodgers actually looked really good today. And we're hoping to see more of that as, training camp comes along and they just put pads on.
I'm looking forward to Ramsey just kind of like covering that center field, that middle of the field area, just wait. I keep seeing highlights of Troy, and I'm like, oh, God, if we had like somebody half of that player back there, my God. And we just may. Well, DJ's been waiting long enough. Let's bring up another name that just kind of popped up in the wide receiver world. Now, Terry McLaurin, not happy with the situation over at the Commanders. And now just per sources, wants a trade. So what do you think, guys? Is that a possibility? Is that remotely possible?
Maybe. It reminds me a lot of the Brandon Ayuk situation where everybody thought he would get traded, but the 49ers end up keeping him. And I see it the same way. Commanders are probably going to be like, well, we just got a rookie quarterback who's pretty damn good in Jaden Daniels. Why would we let go our best weapon? Would make zero sense for the Commanders. But if they would do it, I'd love to do it because it can't hurt to add another weapon. Rodgers, I'm sure, would want him.
Oh, what do you think, TA? Is this another like Brandon Ayuk ploy?
You know what? It's so hard to say, JT, at this time. I'd like to say it's a ploy, but I think with you look at everything that Omar went ahead and did this year, this would just be the cherry on top of the ice cream if he's able to go ahead and swing a trade. Let's face it, the man has 11 picks, I think. Is 11 draft picks going into next year or 12?
12, yeah.
12 draft picks going into next year. Now, granted, remember, It's at home. We're all looking for a big splash. It could be our next future quarterback. I mean, nobody knows, right? But he has set himself up very, very nicely to do something. So, could we go ahead and pull off a trade? We got money under the cap.
We have some picks to give away too.
Yeah.
We got a few picks to put away. I mean,
how all in do you go?
And that's a good question.
The thing is, though, you probably have to pay him what, $35 million a year, or a little less than that, a little bit more than what DK got. You know, would they be willing to pay that much for 2 wide receivers? We'd have to see.
Well,
would they have the trade picks that they're going to want too? That's the question. I mean, they're going to want a first-round pick and something.
You'd almost have to think too that if they did bring him on, they're going to have to restructure that contract, which is fine because he's kind of in he's got 2 years left on it. They could restructure it, extend it out a little bit more, maybe kind of match it up a little bit more with DK Metcalf's, and then you eliminate the talk of a number 2 wide receiver because you just wrap that up for the next 2-3 years.
Yeah, you could front load and back load the contracts, vice versa, and make it work maybe in some way. If you're really going all in, this is a move you would make. But I mean, the Steelers seem like they're half in, half out right now, where they have all these picks and future cap as well. But they're going with Rodgers and all these guys. I'm hoping it works though. Hoping it works.
But again, let's ask this question. Okay, I know everybody in the news media says Steelers don't have a true number wide receiver 2. And again, I bring up Pat Freiermuth. Now, with Jonas coming aboard, you can't help but look at Jonas. We still don't even know the potential that Washington has. We don't know the potential that Roman has. We've already seen Calvin Austin having a pretty decent training camp right now. We know what DK Metcalf can bring. Even old Rocco Rolo, whatever his name is, Rock Taylor. Seems to be having a little bit of a pretty decent training camp. I mean, and we haven't even talked about Connor or the running backs out of the flat. How are you going again? Are we playing flag football and we're going to go ahead and set the offensive line and put all of our weapons out there in the front?
Maybe.
I mean, at what point? I mean, I'm just asking a question. I'm not trying to be funny, but at what point do you say, wait a minute, how many weapons do we need? And can Arthur Smith even navigate all the weapons he does have?
Yeah, who's to say he'll actually use them? I think you could actually argue we might actually need O-line depth more, especially when we saw Project go down. And then luckily he's coming back. He's working back. Sam Muller's back as well, though. But couldn't hurt to add O-line depth. You can never have too many good offensive linemen.
And that's exactly where I was going to go with that after that, too. I mean, it's got to start there. And, Brojo, man, he has got to find it. Got to find it soon. Got to get healthy. Got to be on the field, man.
Yeah, I don't like to see him missing out on these valuable reps when he's switching over the new spot back to left tackle. He hasn't played in a couple of years now.
Yeah, he needs to be solid there. He needs to get in camp.
And let's face it, it's not like we can go pick up old Nate Herbig anymore as he just retired.
Oh yeah, I saw that he just retired.
He retired.
Yeah, they were back, but I think he was limited. Jones was limited.
Yeah, it says groin injury on Project. I thought I saw,
which it's not sitting well with me.
And he was doing individual workouts today.
True.
I mean, yeah, and you're right. You do not want your left tackle to have an ongoing groin injury coming out of training camp.
Oops, I pulled my groin.
Yeah, what's worse than a groin injury for a tackle? Probably a pec, huh?
Yeah. A pec or a bicep tear. One of the two. I mean, so yeah, I think if we really look at this, you're probably right. We could probably look to see about a little bit more depth on that offensive line. But there's a lot of players on that offensive line right now that they're evaluating now.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like we've got 35 offensive linemen on this roster.
What is there in camp? 90 some right now?
There's 90 players right now on this team.
90. All right. Yeah, right. You got to figure, man, almost half of them are getting cut. or put on the practice squad, which only holds what?
Well, 40%, right? You keep 53. There's 90 on there. So that's what, 60-40, 70-30, somewhere around in there.
Mhm.
I know Mrs. Smith would be mad at me because I couldn't figure out that math quick enough.
I
But
taught you algebra for 3 years, TA.
right. Sorry, Mrs. Smith. I really am. Well, I tell you what, man. How about Caleb Johnson? Have you guys heard of this kid?
He's
Yeah, he's
doing everything right, man. He's doing everything right. DJ says breaking news. Our reporter on the beat, man, has it. Just signed another defensive lineman.
We did, out of Minnesota, Kyler Ball.
Ooh.
Sorry.
Is he any
DJ.
good?
Yeah, well, he come out of Minnesota. He spent some time. Anybody want to guess what team he spent some time on?
Don't tell me it's the Bengals.
Nope.
Ravens.
Nope.
No.
Come on, guys. I expect a little bit better out of you, seeing that this is almost becoming Atlanta Central.
Oh, God.
Oh God, Atlanta had a really bad defensive line too.
Well, yeah. So he spent a little bit of time on the Falcons practice squad. He was undrafted out of Minnesota in 2024. There you go. I'll spit it out. He signed with the New Orleans Saints, spent a little time with the Giants, most recently with the Atlanta Falcons, and now he's looks like he's with us. Lucky us, or lucky him.
Probably another camp body in the mix.
There it is.
He is.
Our fact checker hard at work tonight. DJ, appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
But he did play a little bit with the St. Louis Battlehawks as well with the UFL. So, I mean, yeah. And we knew we needed somebody.
Yeah.
Yep. Can't hurt to have too much D-line depth, but we got a couple of guys, starters or depth. In the rookies showing up in Harmon and Black. They both look really good at camp, as you said earlier.
Yeah, I tell you what, with the young guys we brought in, and you know what, Leo, not saying he's you need to tell us how Leo's doing. Pay a little special attention to him too.
I will do that. I have my roster ready to go for me, listed by number and by name. So
because
meet Leal.
Yeah,
they said he was playing some defensive tackle because of all the injuries.
I got to edit some numbers tonight.
Come on, we just did the 90-man show.
I know, that's what I'm talking about. I got to get my spreadsheet back out and edit that.
Yeah,
I'll be like, wait a minute, there's 399s here. Which one's going?
Yeah, because the thing that I find it's interesting, did you guys see who is making a little bit of a name for himself when the number ones take the day off?
Good question.
I tell you what,
Mason.
In the storybook, his best friend was Huckleberry Finn.
I'm at a loss.
Jack Sawyer.
Oh, yeah.
Got it.
Man,
how's he doing?
Man. I tell you what, I guess he is impressing the coaches running with the first squad.
Mm-hmm.
So that is pretty good. And you want to know who else has got some kudos, guys? We talked about this last year. Guess who learned how to tackle?
Who?
Oh, JPJ.
JPJ. That's
Yeah,
good.
we have to put the lobster claw mittens on him though during some pass receptions though, some pass defenses.
We do, but I tell you what, if he can show some consistency and keep showing that it is improved, I'll tell you what, that's going to be huge.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, another one who's setting the tone. Man, there's so many people that have showed up this year. I don't remember talking about this many people during training camp, only 2, 3, 4 days into pads, JT. I don't remember being this excited right now with all these people we're talking about. And how about this cat's name? Peyton Wilson.
Oh, yeah, he looks
yeah.
good.
Oh yeah. Quietly, he's quietly getting some work this year. Finally,
he has a really good chance of him and Queen being on the field all 3 downs. All 3 downs.
Yeah,
well,
they're going to be a great linebacker tandem.
I mean, he. That's why we got him. That's we got him. We liked him in coverage. He seemed like he was a little out of place at times last year, but you can't knock his aggressiveness, though. You know what I mean?
Well, it's not only
Another
that,
year
but
under his belt, and I just like to see the improvements.
I read a little article there on him where he is like Mr. Confident. He's like, last year he said I didn't know the book. He said, so I was playing scared. He said, but I had this off season and I dug into the damn playbook. He says, you can't put nothing past me. I don't know. So now I'm out there playing for the first time. And I
Well,
can
that'll
see
be
it
fun to
showing.
watch him at full speed, knowing exactly where he's supposed to be, too.
Absolutely. I mean, I just, whew, I don't know who to stop talking about right now.
I don't know. Hey, Derpy Entertainment tuning in, watching the Lions game, apparently. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, man.
Yeah, thanks.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, you couldn't stop watching that exciting Lions game. Man, it's too early for football.
Oh, there you go. Super Bowl or bust for Detroit fans.
Ooh.
Well, no. He's saying different.
Christ, there you go. You better
like what you were
reread
saying.
that, JT. Hey,
Yeah.
you need to borrow my glasses.
I guess. If you notice, I don't have them on.
I see that.
Yeah.
He's running the show blind.
Got my contact.
Don't worry, I'm here.
Yeah. Super Bowl or bust. That's who we've been talking about, man. Just this all-in attitude. I think he wants to get something. He wants a playoff win or a Super Bowl before he hangs up his cleats. I'm still saying he hangs them up at the end of this year, but we'll see. What do you think, Derpy Entertainment?
Well, I tell you what, there was one thing that we're talking about Rodgers, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
So one thing that Cam and TJ both brought up there in that interview there last night or yesterday was that Rodgers is this cool, sarcastic cat that not only is he out there coaching the young kids in the offense in making sure he's being the leader out there for an offense that he doesn't know, which also, by the way, he personally came out and endorsed Arthur Smith. He's not the only one that endorsed Arthur Smith. Even Janelle Smith endorsed him. There's a couple of guys that come out and said, Arthur Smith offense is the shit. Now, I personally ain't seen this. All right, I ain't
that
seen
remains
this.
To be seen.
From a fan standpoint, absolutely, it remains to be seen. However, they both brought it up that it is a pretty good offensive playbook. But what I found even more interesting is that Rodgers not only is doing all this, but at the same time, he's antagonizing or instigating or rubbing or what other word do I want to use? Basically, intimidating the defense at the same time. Like, TJ, you suck. You're too slow. Cam, you're old. Go take a water break.
Yeah. I mean, if Rodgers is going to light a fire under our defense, that's actually really good for the defense. But like you said about Rodgers, we need a good O-line to protect him, which my friend Derpy just commented that if you don't have a good O-line to protect him, Rodgers can't do as much work. He's
No.
You're right.
As weird as some people think he is, and he probably is, but let's face it, though, guys, he's a veteran leader. And since Ben retired, we have not had that behind center. Really. Not Mitch, not Mason, not Duck, not whoever the hell else we had for the last couple years. Fields, Russell Wilson. Jeez, that's a lot. We're beginning to sound like the Browns if we don't get somebody solid back there soon. But seriously, veteran leadership.
Yeah. Well,
Somebody,
to me, it's Russell Wilson seemed like he was not getting on the same page with Arthur Smith. If Rodgers can do that, I do think that's a secret to having great success this year.
well, I think the difference from those two, between those two, it's going to make all the difference in the world. Is that I just don't think Tomlin and Arthur Smith were ready to just give up the middle of the field, or weren't very trusting with that. And I think this may be a different situation. I think Aaron Rodgers may have a little bit more luxury to do things at the line of scrimmage than everybody had last year. Thoughts?
Oh,
Yeah, Russell was too short to see the middle of the field, unfortunately.
yeah, and I think that I think Tomlin already put that cat out of the bag that Aaron will have a lot more flexibility in this offense than anybody else has dating back to Ben.
So, in other words, they just didn't rip out 3 pages of the playbook, keep the book, and hand them to Russell and say, "Here's your plays."
No. I
They
think
said, "Give me this back. We're going to give this whole thing to you, Mr. Rogers."
and honestly, I think it's earned, but I think it's also respected. And one of the other things that Tomlin said is he says they're like, "What are you really enjoying?" He's like, "Man, I'm really digging the no look pass." Really?
Derpy, I was going to throw that as a trivia question out.
Yes.
All right. We'll throw it out to our listeners, and we'll keep unless you guys can see that too. 4 guys on this team now that won Super Bowls. They're veteran leaders. You name all?
Well, it's got to be Rodgers. Let's see. Hayward?
It's got to be. Are you sure it was Rodgers?
Yeah, it's Rodgers. Yeah, he did kick our butts, so.
Now are we talking about players brought in or players that are on the team?
On the team.
On the team.
That were that won Super Bowls. There they are, right there. Ramsey, Slay.
Oh, yeah, Slay.
Yeah.
And Gainwell.
And Kenny G.
Ooh.
Boy, that didn't take Derpy long, man. Derpy, you need a job, producer. You're fired.
Come on, man. You know I'm not that bright.
That's all right, man. That was a great question. That was a great trivia question.
No, it absolutely was. And producer, we're just messing with you, buddy.
Yeah, no worries.
Absolutely.
All right. Hey, appreciate your comments tonight, guys. Yeah. Derpy Entertainment. You guys going down? Going down tomorrow? Listen to me. Sound like a Pittsburgh. Ian's going down there.
Yeah. Nat? Ian's going to hit there at that Latrobe Stadium.
Down there at Latrobe.
Yeah. We're going to see Sharkies.
Speaking of which, Dino's is closing, I heard.
What?
They wouldn't dare close now, but I heard he's either selling the place or it's up for sale or something. You guys hear that?
No, I didn't hear that.
Man, that's a regular for training camp, regular stop. There's Sharkies.
I mean, yeah. Wow.
Derpy going down Saturday. Yes. Okay. Sorry, you got to work Saturday. I'll miss you there, bud.
Well, make sure you tune in next week, Derpy, to give us a rundown.
Yeah, let us know. He's shining.
Hey, we're Yinzer wannabes, man. We try.
Don't worry. JT will be there Friday. He's going to give us the full rundown.
Yeah, I'm going to try. I'm going to have full notebook. Yeah, me and a boy wonder heading down.
Nice.
Remember that helmet I bought him last year, that gray helmet with the gold trim on it? We're taking that down with a gold marker. Hopefully get some autographs on that bad boy. It's pretty sharp.
Oh, nice.
I need to come back with Aaron Rodgers signed a helmet.
Yeah, he's got his TJ jersey on too. Hey, Larry's jumping in.
Oh, hey, Larry, man.
Larry, how are you, buddy?
$5 for Friday Night Lights. That's actually, yeah, that's right. It was $5.
It is $5.
5 or 10. I couldn't remember.
Well, I thought it was 10 on Ticketmaster, but
yes, that's where I got them on Ticketmaster. I thought that's the only place you can get them.
I'm not quite sure.
Hey, Larry, give me a hat. He said he wants to come on the show, guys. What do you think?
Maybe.
We gotta bring Larry on with these.
Bring him on. You
Yeah,
got to jump on a little bit sooner, though, Larry.
Yeah, Larry, we're all tired now.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can see you, buddy. We can't hear you.
Exactly.
We can see you. We can't hear you, but appreciate you tuning in. So Andre's got a question for us here. Let's throw it out, guys. I'm loving your input, man. Keep it coming. What are your expectations for 2025 Steelers? Are they high from what the team has added, or your expectations not so much? Really good question, and I think something we've all been kind of pondering. Like, is this team shit this year, or is this like, are they going all in?
I mean, I've said this. I think they're probably in that 10-11 window, but they're not contenders with the Mahomes and Lamar and Josh Allen of the world. Unfortunately, they'd probably finish in divisional round at best, is what I'm saying.
Well, a pending injury, Derpy, like you said, pending injury. We'll see how deep they go and what, if they're playing good ball in December, like they were playing in October and November last year. Yeah, I think they have a shot at least making a playoff game. I don't think they're going to win the AFC.
I think this year they at least break the playoff drought.
I think they'll break the playoff drought if it either goes there and they go like what 11-6.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Maybe 12-5 ceiling.
Yeah, in that ballpark.
I think the floor is though 8-9. I could see it going that way too.
Well,
less than 9. We always win 9 wins. 9 wins at least, so that's the floor.
Well, I myself, when that schedule first came out, and before Aaron was our quarterback,
yeah, it was looking pretty dismal, dude.
I mean, I had us, if lucky, going 1-16.
Did you have us going 0-17?
I'm pretty sure I did. I'm pretty sure I did. I might have said 1-16 just to,
well, we haven't really done our official projections for this year.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
No, we haven't. That's still yet to be seen. But
Yeah.
I will say this, as we've already mentioned today, and we've got to see it grow. We've got to see it mature. We've got to see him face adversity. We've got to see him pull together as a team. But man, I can't help but feel and like what I see so far.
Mhm.
I'm ready to head to Jacksonville. I'm ready to see a vanilla offense and a vanilla defense on the field to see how this is gelling. In all honesty, because there is a different feel to this that we haven't had in quite some time.
There is, and I think Pittsburgh Dad had a 17-0.
He's with Bubba. He has a 17-0.
Yeah, him and Bubba. Yeah. They're in the undefeated. They've been undefeated for 20 years now in their projection sheets. Anyhow, but yeah, I think really the biggest challenge here, on paper, this looks pretty good. Now it's up to Arthur Smith and Mike Tomlin to put this together. There is a lot of puzzle pieces here, guys, and they're from all over the place. So that's going to be the key, how they can put this team together and then gel as a team early and then improve through the year.
Well, let's hope.
That's a tough ask, man. That's a tough ask.
And not only that, I mean, let's just go back to the Jets years for Aaron. That first year we know was a wash. Last year, if you look, the beginning of the year seemed to be Aaron whining and crying. But towards the end of the season, Aaron got it back. Does Aaron still have it? And will it translate over into victories for us? Oh, man, look at that. That was just a showstopper there. And with that, folks, good night, Steelers Nation.
Yep. Very nice.
I didn't
Yeah,
mean to
brings
bring
the
it
house
to a halt. Shit.
Yep. You're spot on, man. Don't worry, I was paying attention.
Man.
You ain't got two nickels to rub together to pay attention.
Oh, come on. Wait. I promise you, I was paying attention to training
All
camp.
right. Maybe we should just end it on that note right there.
That sounds
No.
That sounds good to me. Well, gentlemen, thanks for tuning in, man. I want to send a shout out to our guest tonight, tuning in with us, Derpy Entertainment. DJ, as always, see you tomorrow night, buddy. Larry, always good to see you too. And Andre, appreciate it, guys. And then we had somebody earlier.
Yeah, we got a rash.
Claude. Yeah, I don't want to leave Claude. Yeah.
Claude hopped on.
Yeah, Claude. Hey, you know who we have not seen for a long, long time, and I wonder how that person's doing.
And Andre, don't forget Andre.
Yeah, Andre.
Oh, and who's
Yeah,
Shiesty?
Oh, yeah, Shiesty too. That's right.
Shiesty gave us a hard time.
Yeah.
I like hard time, by the way.
Yeah,
Shiesty.
Why you didn't podcasting during the game and that first game? So, yeah, no, I appreciate you guys. All right, boys. Well, hey, have a good weekend. For those of you going down tomorrow night or Saturday, enjoy camp, and looking forward to bringing what I find back with us to talk about more next week.
Mm-hmm.
So have a great weekend, everyone. Careful in the hot tub.
Check back next week into the Steelers Realm.